Everyone, how's it going? Welcome to more Winds ramblings. Still not set on the name, but we'll see. So no Final Fantasy IV this time. I should have done it, but I was like, you know what? Let's do something a little more brainless in terms of focusing on what's on the battles. So this is the PSP version. This is gonna be super duper easy. It doesn't matter what their names are. So I'm going for the auto name. If I was actually playing like an actual file, I would, take some care and time for the names. I'll also be reading everything. So here's how things work with me whenever I stream or properly record something. I like to read along. I'm essentially reading the story to you guys. Maybe sometimes I'll try to do voices for it. Sometimes I won't. More often than not, because my throat gets a little tired. What do we got for presets? Prismatic, why not? How's it prismatic? The rainbows. I'll keep it going. But yeah, I like to read, especially for RPGs. I like to read. I like to take it all in with you guys, whether it's a game I've played before or not. That's just something I like to do. That's a me thing. If it's got cutscenes, I'll try not to speak in cutscenes unless it's a game I've played, in which case it depends. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Just give everyone cure. Just, why not? Don't worry about it. We got the money. I'll do this. Got 100 gil left. Hold up. Okay. Well, here's the whole thing because of why I'm not caring too much about this. Hold up. There we go. Because of this. And this version, you have a little something called the equipment glitch. All those chainmails, I have them now. So by, having this and pressing R or L and the confirm button, if there's something available that your character can actually equip, it will change into something else based on the its equipment ID number. See, and then here's close. It's going to be closed because it's a shield. But for the weapons, it becomes nunchucks, nunchaku. So imagine having a white mage with a nunchuck. Oh, the hammer is a good one. The hammer. The hammer makes knight's armor. And knight's armor is good because knight's armor sells for a lot of money. How much money? 18,000 gil each. So believe me when I say money is not an issue. This is the easiest Final Fantasy 1 version because of this glitch. But you know, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have them have like this kind of gear. I will, however, have one thing, and you will see in a bit once we get this certain item. If you've played this before and you know what the hell I'm talking about, I will be getting to. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will be getting to that. I will buy a couple of antidotes though, just in case. 10 should be fine. Just cause. Okay. Sorry, I was just like waiting for something to pop up, but it's like no, because it's clearly a new game. So anyway, this is gonna be straight brain dead. In terms of what's happening. Well, I can just press LR to run away. So yeah, this is the we're almost here. We're about to go in there. Giga Swarm? No, thank you. Like, what about what about your gear? You're probably wondering. Those white mages have no equipment whatsoever. Some of them have clothes, but some of them don't have anything. Don't worry about that. Go. Cool. Judgment staff. Isn't this great? Everyone has a judgment staff now. So I probably should have equipped the chainmail on all of them, but it doesn't matter. I don't care too much about equipment. You know why? Since everyone has a judgment staff, that means I can cast Flare on anyone whenever I want. They just have to survive the battle so they can get their level ups. Man, having no gear really hurts. But everyone's leveling up. It's all good. See, it's fine. We're good. We gained enough levels. Those wargs shouldn't hurt us anymore. And we got a tent, so we can get some MP back. But we're fine. Anyway, so that's it. That's the game. We're just gonna be flaring for like all eternity. I don't think the other chests here are worth it. I don't know. It's not worth it. So yeah, it's just gonna be this for however long I'm recording. And then, you know, maybe another one or something else. The great thing about this, I can save anywhere I want. So sweet. Alright, Garland, just hang on for a bit. He's done, by the way. This one round will finish him off. And there is nothing he can do about it. Garland does not have that much HP. Alright. Anyway, like I said, it's gonna be a brain dead run. gives me time to talk about anything and everything. This is one of the things where I'm 90% sure is not in the Pixel remaster version. It's not in the Game Boy Advance version. Trust me, I've tried. It's in the PSP version. Why? I don't know. I'm not complaining. This is great. Plus, you can have like characters equip whatever you want. Oh, maybe I should give them their chainmails, because why not? Oh, sorry, the knight's armor. But obviously, I'm gonna put them in the right spot. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, death. Anywho, all right, so we're off to the next place. But yeah, and I'm sure I've talked about this in 4. But yeah, none of this will be in the the Pixel remasters. Same. Plus, out of all 6 that are coming out, 3 is the only one I got because 3 is the only one that didn't get a US release, at least the 2D version of it. So yeah, 1. Nah, I like some of the bonus content. I like doing the elemental shrines. I like fighting the bosses from other Final Fantasy games in Final Fantasy 1. Because that's a thing that you can do. I'll pop a tent. Just so I have some MP for heals. I could buy some potions, but I'm too lazy to go into the shop again. Yeah, but yeah, I like going to the elemental shrine. I like finding the. Let's see. In the Earth Shrine, I believe you fight bosses from FF3. In the Fire Shrine, which I'm sure they're all called something else, but I'm calling them shrines because that's how I remember them. It's FF4 bosses. And the bosses, so for FF3 it's the bosses in the at the end of the game. Two-headed dragon, Araman, Echidna, and Cerberus. For the Fire Shrine, it's the elemental archfiends of FF4. Sweet. The water one has from FF5, and I believe it's Gilgamesh, Omega, Atomos, sorry. Who else? There's one more. Damn, I can't think of that 4th one. I don't know. I'm sure it'll come to me. And the Wind one has Shinryu. It also has the Phantom Train. It has the Ultros. There we go, Ultros. It also has... What else does it have? Man. Drawing a blank. Oh, again, I'm sure it'll pop up to me either later as I'm recording or after this is over. You see all these pirates? They're dead. They only do 1 damage. Easy. But yeah, you're essentially fighting bosses from previous, or not, well, not previous, from other Final Fantasy games, and that's the thing I like about this. I love that kind of stuff. And we got a ship now. All right, cool. Let's see. We're at level 5, but we can only use level 2 magic right now. So we'll go do that. I'll stop. I keep trying to think of what's there. I'm sure I'll remember it later. But yeah, that's essentially it. You get to play, you get to fight bosses from the other Final Fantasy game, which is a good draw. The dungeons themselves, not so much. It's not really that great. The first one you have to go around 4 times if you want to beat all 4 of them. I had to do 4 trips basically. For the second one, I hate roaming NPCs. For the second one, it's, I believe, 2 trips. There's that one has like 10 floors, so there's one on the 5th and one on the 10th. I'm not sure if it is 10 or not, but that's just an example. Yeah, I guess I'll buy potions. I really shouldn't though. I should have held off on it. Doesn't matter, I can make money. But I should have held off on it because you get slightly better items in the next town. But I'll make our way over there. Oh, they got rid of, sorry, it's a tangent. They got rid of the Peninsula of Power in the Pixel Remaster. So that little spot that's been there for many years, many, it's with, I thought it would withstand the test of time for all the ports and everything, but no, they took it out for the remaster for whatever reason. I don't know how. I really don't like that. It's a staple. The Peninsula Power is there for like the power grinds. Like, you don't have to do it, but it's there. I like having the option. They also got rid of the Land of Giants section in the Earth Cavern. Yeah, where every step you take is an encounter with Hilgigus and maybe another enemy, but mostly Hilgigus. And they got rid of it. It's not cool. I like that because then I could just, if I needed, force an encounter for some level ups, and I'm not, I don't feel like I'm good enough for the Peninsula Power, I can just do that. do a fight, step off, save just in case, and then go back. But oh, it's gone in the Pixel remaster. Plus, I don't really like the sprites as much in the Pixel remaster for Final Fantasy 1. I prefer these ones for the PSP, or at least the GBA PS1 version. There is a way to like modify it so you have these sprites instead of the Pixel remaster ones. Well, that's a lot of hoops and hurdles to go through, and I don't have that kind of time to do it. Not worth it. There is one for the font, because the font that the default font is really, really tiny. I don't like it. So there is a guide to make it a little more, slightly better, less tiny. But it's if/when they do releases for the console, hopefully it won't be the text font won't be that tiny. It'll be kind of like this. The hell am I? Okay. It's like I gotta am I going the right way or not? Okay. They yeah. Judgment staff will only take me so far. Once I get to like the later bosses, spamming Judgment staff on everything won't work. At least for the boss fights. Because the HP gain from them is not the best. Because look, level 7. I'm barely at I'm barely hitting triple digits. The stamina for white mages is not great. It could be worse. I could be black mage, in which case it's not as bad, but not as good either. But I'd rather have white mages because, one, I can heal, and bottom way? I always forget if it's the bottom or the top route. Every time I do this, I always forget. Yeah, at least with the white mage, I can heal and not worry too much about anything else. Yeah. Anyways, so I hope you guys are doing all right, especially like in this heat wave. If you're anywhere that has like a heat wave or is in the 90s or above. It could be winter for... Could be nice and cool for some of you. If it is, I envy you. If it's not, hopefully you're staying nice and cool, or at least trying. I know I am. Oh, I got my water bottle. The encounter rate's not that bad, actually. Not like Final Fantasy 2. FF2's encounter rate is nuts. I don't know how or what changes they made in the. Oh my god! I should have just stayed there in the Pixel remaster. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I think this is the way. I just have to go all the way to the left. I'm not sure what changes they made for the Pixel remaster of 2. But I wonder if they adjusted so there's not a lot of encounters. Because while I do enjoy Final Fantasy 2, I will admit that it's got an insane amount of encounters. It's ridiculous. You could say like 3 steps and there's an encounter, and then another 3 steps after, or sometimes 1. Very next step, and boom, encounter. This one, not so much. I got a couple of steps and then it's an encounter. It just feels like it's a lot because, you know, it's fast. It is the bottom one. I always mess that up. I'll go to the bottom path and they're like, oh no, it's the top one, and I'll go to the top path. It's like, no, it was the bottom one. I just didn't properly check or go all the way like I should have. We're at level 3 now, right? Should be. Yep. Crazy how all the spells are. Like in terms of which towns, the towns that sell the spells, especially the levels. Like in the second town we were in, that sold level 2 and level 3 spells. And then here in the town we were just in, it sells level 4 and level 5 spells. Or was it 3 and 4? I think it's 4 and 5. Yeah, because the next town after that is just level 6. But you don't see level 7 until a town or 2 later. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. It's this one. Something else I was going to talk about for Final Fantasy 1 in regards of that very thing. Oh yeah, for the GBA version there is a mod. It's called the what was it called? Called something. Mod of balance. There we go. Mod of balance. We're fine. If we die, we die. Which changed a lot of things. One big change is when you start it up is that there is no class promotions. All the classes you can pick are available. But since there's no class promotion, each of them have been tweaked around so that there's no need for a promotion to occur. All their stats are will reflect as you progress through the game. So, whoops. Okay. So from what I remember, there is a war. Yeah, you have warrior, thief. Except it's not a thief; it's a rogue. You have monk. I think it's called something else. I don't know. I'll have to look up my copy, or not my copy, but I'll have to pull it up one day and then just look at it and let you guys know what it is. But it's really good. They have a class called the Battle Mage, which is just a black wizard that also can equip stuff like medium weight gear. Like can equip some armor and can use some like swords and stuff. I don't know about anything else, but swords for sure. There's also the ranger class, which is a jack of all trades. I think it basically can do a bit of everything. But I don't recall if it also did spells or if it was just good at everything in terms of weaponry. Jack of all trades and master of none. Yeah, I think it was just the sage, the red wizard of just a physical class. They also have a sage class, which is essentially the red wizard, but more towards the magic side. Not like the red wizard was kind of balanced. Else, they had a. Let's see. What else? Because I streamed that. I should have the VODs in the channel. Let me actually look that up. Oh, on my phone. Alright, well, we go there. Let's see. I got a lot of Final Fantasy. I streamed a lot of Final Fantasy. Let's see. Okay. Oops, I'm not even supposed to be here. Wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's see. I'll just watch it. Okay, here we go. We got it. So let's see. There was a battle mage. This is the party I used. It was a battle mage, an enchanter, which was just a white mage version of the battle mage. So knows some white magic, and can hold like weapons and stuff. But just like healing and stuff like protect or invis, it not spells like Dia, I believe. Let's see what else. I had a Had a priest, which is just a white wizard. And an archmage, which is a black wizard. That's all it was. Where's Sorry. I'm just trying to look up the first part. Okay, it won't show on search. I'll have to look. I'll have to like manually look for it. I hate the YouTube Studios app because like if I go back it'll just send me all the way to the top of the video list. Let me heal just in case. Oh, okay, that's here it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, so knight, monk, priest, archmage, rogue, sage, enchanter, archmage, gosh darn it, me from 2019 didn't check all the classes. Okay, 2019 me didn't check all of the classes, but there is the ranger class there. It's just all the way at the bottom. Ugh. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I gotta be a little more. Check everything before I, start the file. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. It got a little difficult near the end, but it wasn't nothing. A couple of potions didn't help out, or tonics. I would probably do that again with like a different setup. Yeah, the great thing about the Battle Mage, Enchanter, Priest, and Archmage party I had was the Priest and the Archmage, two of them, just raw spells, raw healing, raw offense in terms of spells. And then I had two that were a bit of both. Because the Battle Mage didn't have as much offensive spells. It had some, but it wasn't as effective as the Archmage. It was more like it could use Temperance and Haste and Saber essentially, so it was more of an enhancing type. But I really enjoyed it. I might do one with a Sage class, a Sage party. Not a Sage party, but like just heavy magic. Maybe one attacker. Yeah. There's a knight class, but that's more of a tank. Not so much attacking, but more of durability. If the mechanics were a little more, could be improved or anything, you could put like passive abilities on them. That'd be perfect. But that's essentially what Final Fantasy V was. The custom classes mod. That is the one I played, or the one I streamed. I think around in the same year, 2019, which was really fun. You had all of your classes by the time you got to the Earth Crystal. Pretty sweet. You didn't have to get, since this was on the GBA, you had the extra classes as well, like the Necromancer, the Cannoneer, and the Gladiator, which you did not get until like super close to the end of the game and or post game. It's not great. But yeah, some of their abilities are pretty busted. The Necromancer's was pretty. It was essentially a blue mage, but the Necromancer has to be the one landing the final blow in order to get the skill. It's not like a blue mage where they just have to see the skill and they learn it. Yeah, the Necromancer has to be the one to deal the finishing blow to learn it. So it's, yeah, you essentially have to make a party of Necromancers. You know, which could be a good or bad thing. It all depends on, you know, what you're going after. But, you know, you could just like buff the Necromancer to hell and then just have him just kill everything. Now, I don't remember if it has to be a physical finishing blow or it could be like a spell or something. I think as long as the Necromancer finishes it off, you're fine. I'll have to check, which is fine because I really enjoyed the custom classes mod. I kind of wish she would be updated, but I don't think the creator of it is working on it anymore or doing any more messing around with it. Oh well. Hey, I'm glad I found it when I did. It at its like recent update. I had fun with it. One of the big draws, besides the whole all the classes by the Earth Crystal, which is the 4th crystal, is the fact that you get every class gets 3 commands. Well, not so much commands, but 3 abilities. So instead of the normal 2 passives or actions that they can do, it's 3, like the mime job. Because every single class has that. It's awesome. But like the first one is their default, or their job specific command. So if you have a white mage, you have white magic, and you have 3 other either action commands or passives. It's pretty cool. You can have a white mage with black magic, time magic, and summon magic, or white magic, red magic, summon, and then time, or white black dual cast and then summon or time. Whatever you want it for, like a really heavy based spellcaster. Essentially what I'm going for. It's some really great possibilities. You're essentially a sage, but with an extra command or 2. It's pretty sweet. I might restream that again. Same thing with the modded balance. It's just they're just really fun, really enjoyable. But yeah, we're done here. We got the Mystic Key, so we can go and get the first crystal finally. But that will be for another day. Should I want to continue to do this? It depends. I'm having fun. I really am. But kind of like with Final Fantasy IV, I'm just doing this because it's very brain dead for me. I don't really have to focus on what's happening. So it's kind of neat, kind of nice. But that's it for me today. With this, we'll see if I do more. If not, it's gonna be something else. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a stay cool, or stay warm depending on where you're at. And I will see you guys on either the next stream or the next video. Take care.